Hey Soul Fam, as you can see, it gets quite dry around here this time of year in this tropical paradise. This yucca tree behind me, which the roots are edible, it's kind of like a potato. It had beautiful tropical lush leaves a couple months ago and now it's all dry. And then this here, that's a nopal, so I can eat those leaves too, but only the tender ones. I'm gonna show you what else I have. That is a banana tree. That's bougainvillea. And that spiky thing is pineapple. And behind it, that giant tree is mango. But yeah, it gets pretty dry here in the dry season. And I live in a creek bed, so we have a well. So even though the area is dry, we get well water, and that's how we can have fruit all year round. So that's just a little introduction to my space, and today I'm gonna guide you in a meditation for allowing yourself to be compatible with miracles. So get comfortable, and I want you to have an open mind and a willing heart. And for this meditation, we're gonna start with grounding, and then we're going to work through the 4 pillars of miracles, which is forgiveness, lightness of being, compassion, and love. So these are all intertwined, and each of them is a technology in and of itself, but we are going to begin to see if and where you are blocked from allowing yourself to experience miracles, allowing miracles to come through you. I know you believe in miracles, that's why you're here. I know you've been asking for miracles, that's why you're here. And so we want to see what's preventing you. So in the meditation that we're going to do now, you should be able to see what you need to work on more. And if you need additional support, you can reach out to me at lovelikeanocean.com. You can book a session. Currently, I'm doing everything by donation, and I am living according to the laws of the Tao. And most importantly, please weigh everything I say against the truth of your own heart. And please look for the answers inside of yourself. I'm really just here to serve as a reflection for you of what you already know. And I am here to be your mirror until you remember how to impeccably listen to the wisdom of your own heart. Okay, so here we go. You can get comfortable, relax your body, straighten your spine, close your eyes or lower your gaze. Just send your roots into the earth as if you were a tree. Just imagine what that area where you are now would be like if there were no houses or no buildings, and just pretend that you're a part of the natural habitat. What other kinds of plants, animals, bugs, birds, bees are inhabiting that area, and just allow yourself to feel a part of it all. And see if you can relax your body even more. If you're holding any tension, see if you can let go of any story related to the tension What would it be like to release the tension and also to give yourself permission to wipe clean any story, any resentment, any stress, any weight or baggage that you're carrying? Just notice where you're holding tension and what story goes along with it, and see if you can just pardon it now. And feel yourself coming into balance. Now tune in with the natural intelligence of your body and feel your body harmonizing. Send the command to your body to harmonize within itself and feel it balancing between the left and the right hemispheres. Relax into this. It's without effort. The more you relax, the more your body balances itself. Now, just as your body is balancing within itself, allow yourself to experience that you're also harmonizing with your external environment, and that the more you relax, the more you harmonize with your external environment. This doesn't require any effort. It only requires a letting go. Now I want you to see if you can sustain in your body a feeling of lightness of being. So wherever you released that tension a minute ago, see if you can continuously release it over and over and over again as it arises, and also any thoughts. And see if you can just sustain a feeling of grounded lightness of being, not a feeling of floating up out of your body, but of being deeply rooted in your body and allowing yourself to experience less density. And in order to sustain this feeling of lightness of being, which is where we become compatible with miracles, we have to be willing to forgive over and over and over. Forgive everything. Forgive always. Forgive and also be forgiven. And also forgive on behalf of our ancestors. So let's take this moment while you're anchoring in the feeling of lightness of being. You're allowing yourself to experience lightness in your body. You can picture that you're filled with white light. You're glowing with white and golden sparkly light. I want you from that space of lightness of being to ask yourself, who has hurt you? What little resentments or clogs or snags or baggage are you holding on to? And just to look at it through the eyes of lightness of being, with the intention of constantly, continuously, and consciously releasing everything over and over and over again forever until you master forgiveness. Who has hurt you? Who has hurt you? Just looking at this through the eyes of lightness of being. What do you need to let go of? And even if you can't let go of it now, just looking at it with a little bit more lightness and setting the intention to eventually forgive everything. Calling on your higher self to guide you in your own process of forgiveness. And you need to return to this exercise on your own until you feel completely clean and clear of everything, and also until you have mastered the ability to instantly forgive everything as it arises, because as you move through the world, you will continue to be wronged. You will continue to be offended. And as you practice forgiving the things of the past, you will develop mastery in navigating your future reality. Holding these hurts, holding these pains, holding all of this in, surrounding it with white golden light, surrounding it with an energy and an intention of forgiveness. Forgiving the most deep, painful things, forgiving things that happen every day, forgiving to the point of being pardoned and pardoning others. Because when you are able to offer that pardon, you also receive it. What would it be like right now if you were completely pardoned from all of your debts? Monetary, karmic, familial. Just imagine, how does that lightness of being feel in your body? And what would it be like if you could also grant others this same pardon? Because you can. What karmic ancestral things do you need to pardon? Set others free. Stop holding on to the baggage. What would it be like if you both, what would it be like for you to receive pardon? And what would it be like for you to grant pardon? Now I want you to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly, and I want you to think of something that annoys you or something you think shouldn't exist. What is just rubbing you the wrong way? And I want you to imagine, what would it be like if you had acceptance for that and you said, well, it just is what it is. That thing or that person is choosing to do that as an expression of consciousness. It's exploring in that way. And I want you to find your own inner peace while that thing is still existing. Whatever that annoying thing is, a politician, a war, a person, an institution, anything that really bugs you, what would it be like if you just said, that's also part of God expressing itself freely, and I choose to have inner peace even though that thing is fully thriving. And what do you need to do to separate yourself from that thing so that it can't affect you? Do you need to remove yourself from your workplace or change countries? Do you need to relate with different people or change the channel? What do you need to do so that you're not beating your head up against the wall of this thing that you're resisting? How can you create a life of lightness and freedom for yourself while allowing others to do the same thing? Okay, now one more exercise for this practice in miracles. I want you to think of something that's disgusting to you. This could be the drunk person grasping at you in the alleys. This could be a parasite. This could be a politician. This could be a certain family member. Think of something that you just find disgusting. Now I want you to put yourself in the shoes of that thing and look at the world through the eyes of that thing. What is it like to be a parasite? What is it like to be an arrogant asshole? What is it like to be a lost addict? This is compassion when we put ourselves in someone else's shoes, especially those that we don't want to or those that we find disgusting. When we do that, we are generating compassion. And see if you can now send some universal love to whatever that thing that you found disgusting, and just say, man, it really sucks to be a parasite, literally, haha. Or, man, that would be so disorienting to be an addict in the street asking for handouts, or whatever the thing, or the thing that you find disgusting. See if you can just generate universal love and compassion and send some light to that thing. Okay, now I want you to open your crown as if you were a tree, letting the light of the sun pour into you, flood into you. I want you to welcome this light. It's intelligent, conscious information. I want you to feel it cleansing, nourishing, upgrading all of your cells. I want you to welcome the information that it's bringing to your body, awakening your 12 and 24 strand DNA. Just set this intention now as you receive it in, flooding your body. Drink it in. You are upgrading. You are finding yourself feeling buoyant and light and giggly and happy, setting down your burdens. Your burdens are dissolving with this light. The sun is bringing you information about how to make this evolution. Now I want you to slightly bow your third eye down to your heart. Slightly bowing your head down, acknowledging, bringing your consciousness, dropping your consciousness into your heart. And I want you to say to yourself, into your heart, silently, I am listening to you. I want you to silently tell your heart, I am following your guidance. Silently tell your heart, I am ready to act on the instructions you give me to bring heaven on earth from my internal reality to my external reality. I want you to imagine that there's a sun in the middle of your chest, your heart chakra, and that this sun is the way, is the truth, is the light. Christ consciousness living in you. I want you to not look outside. I want you to stop looking around. Stop trying to find the answers outside. I want you to slightly bow your third eye to your heart and just know, just look at it right now. That is the way. And just take a moment to connect with this. If you begin to impeccably follow that way, I want you to make a commitment now to following your own inner guidance. Make a commitment to listening to your heart. Your heart is so wise, it knows everything. Your heart is connected to everything. It has all the information you need about everything. We only block ourselves from information because we get overwhelmed. So just commit to yourself, commit to finding the answers within, commit to listening and acting upon the wisdom that comes from inside of you. What does it feel like right now to connect with that and to make that promise to yourself? In the coming days, weeks, and months, your heart may give you very specific instructions on dietary changes you need to make, monetary changes you need to make, social, relational changes you need to make, ways that you're working or thinking about work, anything related to like how you're expressing yourself. Your heart is going to be giving you very specific, clear instructions. And as you begin to impeccably follow these things, you will begin to notice your external reality becoming more and more heavenly. All of the answers are inside of you. When you listen to external teachers, you only know the truth based off of what lights up your own heart. So just look within. Look within and get the answers straight from your own heart. Trust yourself. It's safe to trust yourself. It's safe to trust what's coming from inside. Okay, everyone, thank you for tuning in. If you need support with any of that, you can reach out to me at lovelikeanocean.com. And this is just the beginning. This is the intro meditation for my breathwork class. If you're interested in joining my breathwork class, where we go deeper into all of these concepts and opening our psychic abilities and activating our avatars and our DNA, then you can email me or make an appointment, and we'd love to have you. Okay,